All right, so as of yesterday was an end of an era, to put it simply. But another way to put it simply is I didn't do so well in my competitions. I could, just keep repeating the same thing, but saying it differently every single time. So I'm just gonna leave it at, I didn't do so good. So yeah, but what does that mean now? That means full time of this, full-time bodybuilding. So what else does that mean? That means per the title, the long-awaited bulk has now started. So that's nice. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now all I can do is lift heavy ass weight, eat a lot of food, and get big. So, and strong. Don't forget that part. That part's important. But anyway, so as far as the bodybuilding thing goes, obviously I'm gonna be bulking now. So thank goodness, it's about time. I honestly can't stand staying like the same weight. It bothers me way too much. Because to me that's just like staying stagnant, and I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. So yeah, it's good to finally know I'm on a track where my weight will be, if not going consistently up, it'll at least be fluctuating up. So anyway, well, I thought someone was pulling in for a second. For those who don't know, it's Sunday, nice and early. I still need to finish warming up here so we can get started. But anyway, to make this short, I'm planning on, so as far as the bulk goes, planning on keeping the split how it is, unless I decide to change it. And if I do change it, I will tell you. I would probably change the title too to like fit the split. If anything, I'll end up anyway. I'm not going to go down that route, otherwise I'll start talking for a little bit. But anyway, so if I do change it, it'll be the same. Really, there's like two pathways that the same split could go down on though. So it'll be a 3-day split. First day is chest and tri, second day is back and bi, and then legs and shoulders, and then just keep repeating that cycle. Or so let's say like first day of the split, well, I mean, let's use, oh, this would not be the best example of this, but sorry, let me rephrase that. Let's say I started, split today, right? So then if I changed it, what it would be is chest and tri, back and bi, legs and shoulders, repeat once. So then today's what, Sunday? So Tuesday, just try, back and bi, shoulders. Wait. Okay. See, I knew I counted that wrong. I was like, wait, that didn't add up. So basically, every Saturday would be what I used to do is like throw in the strength days every Saturday, but here's if I do change it, here's the deciding factor of throwing that in there. And that deciding factor is how well or how much have I been progressing strength-wise on this bulk without a legitimate strength day. So if I've been seeing pretty damn good strength gains, I'm not gonna throw like a powerlifting specific kind of thing into the split. I'm just gonna keep it on the repeating cycle. But if I look at my progression and I'm like, okay, I haven't been doing too well. Let's see what throwing in, a legitimate strength day does. So now, here's the thing though. If I don't see any improvement with that, then I'll just throw it out because it's doing me no good at that point. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, as far as I'm thinking right now, that's really all I have to say. Well, let me run through it in my head. Did shit at competition. We're now voting. If I choose to change the split, what I would change it to. Yeah. That's... My eyes are tricking me. Anyway, yeah, that's what it would be. So, other than that, I mean, yeah, that's really all I got. So, and also, so one last thing I just realized I didn't mention, because this is kind of important considering I used to do like chest and try back, that shit. Considering I used to do them, back to back. So how that would look in the other split would be like chest in the morning, tries in the afternoon. So, when I get out of school, just come right to the gym, right? So, because I get out of school early because I decided to be smart and plan my periods, or plan when I have school, so that way I'm getting in, I'm bypassing the morning traffic, and then I'm leaving before the after school traffic, because for about like the first week of school, the morning traffic is hell, because I don't know why. I guess parents are paranoid about getting their kids to class or something, or I don't even know how, because it's like, if you start off, I honestly don't understand how the progression works of the first 3 to 5 days of school, the traffic is an absolute shit show, and then somehow it relieves itself later. I genuinely don't understand that, because it's like, if those same people are arriving every day at the same time, the traffic should stay the same, Anyway, that's just me talking about shit. But no matter what, regardless, at the end of the day, traffic, fucking hell. Yeah, I did not want to experience that again. Because, really, just because I didn't want to experience that again. It's freaking hell. And besides, with the increasing number of kids at the school, hell no. I am not dealing with that. Yeah, that's way too many people trying to exit the parking lot. So, the other thing though, the other problem was that for some reason we have we have a student parking lot. There's 4 gates to the parking lot, right? 4 gates that enter into the parking lot. Last year, at the end of the day, they would have 1 open. I'm like, bruh, where's the common sense here? Now, usually there always was. Yeah, usually there always was one school officer guy who would direct traffic. So you know, you don't have four of them. You know, if there's only one, it's kind of easier on the cop to, you know, have all the kids come out one singular gate. But, I mean, I can understand that, but, yeah. Luckily, I leave before the last period of the day, so, you know, I don't have to deal with all that shit, and there are multiple gates open. So, I don't know what the logic is behind, I mean, other than making it easier on the cop, I don't know what the logic is behind having one singular gate open for all the students that exit out of, which makes it a living shit show to try and deal with. But anyway, enough about that, because that has nothing to do with what this entire channel is about. That's just me talking about some bullshit. So anyway, let's finish warming up on deads and then start throwing around some heavy ass weight. And hopefully over the, well, not hopefully, definitely over the course of this bulk, this heavy ass weight will increasingly get heavier. But yeah, other than that, that's really all I have this time. So like I just said, let's finish warming up and then get started.
Who's gonna carry the boat? I know what it feels like. What? To achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. You know something? That means that's where winning is. It always has been. Nothing's changed since the 70s. Nothing. When you know too much, it's only a child. A child will do anything. A child will skateboard off and crazy heights and do crazy stuff and do flips, you know? When you get older, you go, oh God, I can get hurt. So you start limiting yourself how far you're going to go. But no.
¿Cómo estás? How are you?
All right, so back day complete. I gotta admit, this was probably one of the best back days. Well, not one of the best, probably the best back day I've ever done, or well had. Excuse me, I've ever had, because majority, if not everything, I felt like And after each set too, like not after a couple set. Well, I mean, after a couple sets, I was really feeling it, but like after the first set on really everything, I was feeling. So that's cool. That's nice. That's cool. But the other thing though is that I started kind of copying Andrei Smaev's. I wouldn't say like, well, specifically back-wise, I'm kind of going exactly what he's. I'm kind of doing exactly what he's doing, but I think next back day I might switch it up. But I've just been kind of combining training styles of the couple people. I won't call them influencers because there's a difference between an influencer and an actual bodybuilder. So, a couple of bodybuilders, you know, real gym cells that I watch or pay attention to. I mean, what I do is I kind of combine their training styles and somewhat of what they do, or at least different aspects of their training styles and somewhat the same things of what they do. And that's kind of what, you know, builds what I do. So, but yeah, I mean, shit, it's been working. It's been working to say the least. So, yeah, but Mr. Smaev knows what he's talking about. Well, Mr. Smaev knows what he's doing and talking about. So that's it's part of the reason I started incorporating like dips, and I didn't do pull-ups today, but when I've done pull-ups in the past with my back days, it's because of him. Crazy part about him is that he's actually a calisthenics athlete. I mean, crazy part about him is that he's a calisthenics athlete, but is like the strongest fucking person known to man. Okay, well, maybe not known to man, but strong motherfucker. So, anyway, sorry. Anyway, but yeah. I want to say the only thing that I really don't feel is at the end, that finisher of the, like, when I'm sitting on my ass and I'm doing like that with the dual cable machine. I'm not a big fan of that. But other than that, though, everything else I'm feeling pretty good. That, he calls it a rope pullover, but it's more of like a rope pull. Where I have the rope and I'm kind of like, well, I mean, my feet are like all the way out here, but that's to like counteract the weight of the rope bringing me forward. But this movement right here, holy crap. It's insane. The pump from that is insane. I was like, holy shit, I want to stop here and go check out the pump. But I was like, no, I got more. So, really, as far as back goes, I need to get pictures before this back pump disappears. But anyway, as far as back goes in general, I think how I'm going to start styling it now is I'm going to have like an everything back day, but it's still going to be like a tad bit lat biased. And then I'm going to have like another back day where it's practically 100% lat biased. So like next back day, I'll try to remember that. I'm sure I will, but every now and then I'd forget. So like how last back day I did like single arm pull downs. I did I forgot what I did, but anyway, I mean, yeah, I did single arm pull downs. I did the single arm high row that I like doing. Single arm pullovers. Really, just a whole lot of single arm stuff is gonna be what I'm doing. But I think as far as like finishers go, I mean, you don't always have to have like a finisher in your workout. It's just nice, like every now and then, right? Or, well, it's just nice to have them like occasionally or frequently, up to you on that one. But I either like to do, I mean, usually my finisher or used to be pull-ups. But then I started doing pull-ups during my workout. So I was like, let's figure out something else. So now, what I'm thinking my finishers are probably going to be is really the same movement, just single arm versus both. So where I have the bench on like in where I'm, okay, let me back up a little bit. So where I'm on that cable machine in the corner and I have like the bench at an incline and I have that one rope attachment where I like stick my hands through the bottom and I'm like here and I rock back as I pull in and then on the way up I lean back into it. So really doing like on the really, 100% or practically 100% lat bias days. I mean, at that point, it's just lats that it's just a lat lift. Lat lift. Anyway, that's what I might actually call it, come to think of it. Anyway, so doing that, like, on the, 100%, lat bias back days, doing that single arm, because I feel like that's going to be really good versus double arm. Because when I do it double arm, I do feel it really good in my lats, but I also get some like upper to middle back play coming into play as well. So I think doing that double arm is going to be better. And also like replacing the finisher where I'm sitting on my butt and I got the dual cable machine and I'm like, coming here. Like I said, I just don't feel that. So yeah, replacing that kind of cable high row with that. But anyway, yeah, I yapped your ear off. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, other than that, that is all I got. So I'll see you tomorrow for legs. And for once in a lifetime, I'm gonna go do cardio. Now, when I say that, I mean like once in a lifetime at the gym, because past couple months, my cardio has been jiu-jitsu. So now we're reverting back to the seated bike. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see where how this bulk is going to go, but considering that today is the first day of it, I'm liking the turnout already. So yeah, other than that, that's all I got. So see you tomorrow for not arms. I don't know why I was about to say arms. See you tomorrow for legs.